Nearly 2 years ago, the exact date unknown. The thin grooves and etchings of the floorboards were forming imprinted pathways on the soft surface of my face. I grew increasingly aware of my cheekbone as it rested on something hard. I felt the warmth of my breath breeze across the cold floor space. I opened my eyes to see the white porcelain base of the bathroom toilet. The cupboard loomed above me as I raised my sidewards glance to take in the room. My body felt rested. I felt that newborn consciousness that comes with just waking up. That groggy place between wakefulness and sleep. I knew for a fact I had just woken up. I knew it. But I was so confused. I lifted my face from the flooring and felt my expression twist into the not knowing. I didn't understand why I had woken up in such a place. Why would I fall asleep in front of the toilet? Why didn't I remember doing so? It didn't make any sense. The confusion felt like a haze. That haze reminded me of the world turning white and of the floating in my head just before I lost consciousness. I remember being so dizzy that I grudgingly and painfully decided to feed my starved body a few bites of food. I remembered that I never got to take those bites. Because of the sudden churning and spinning from my head to my heart to my belly, I knew I would pass out if I couldn't force the feeling to ease. I would lie on the floor and make it go away. I remember beginning to lower myself to the ground, but I did not succeed in reaching it before the world went away. I don't know how long I lay on that floor as starvation took its toll on my shrinking frame. It ripped through the fabrics of my insides and twisted my blood into a weakened strain of evidence to malnutrition. I had never passed out before that. It was a first for me, though I had always wondered what it would be like. I knew now. It was like nothing at all. It was the ether of nothingness, where no thoughts or dreams could enter. This was not the point where fear came. There wasn't even concern. I may have died on that floor, but I woke to wonder of the meaninglessness of my existence. I grew angry that I was still alive. Do not drink, I would tell myself. Not even a sip and death will come. There was such contempt for my own life. I didn't want to be me. I didn't want to be anything. I had already written that final letter to each of my loved ones. I made lists of all my possessions of meaning and decided to whom they would go. I still have those suicidal scribbled papers shuffled together on a shelf in my room, hidden between the blood-stained pages of an old diary. They serve as a reminder of how far the human spirit can take itself to the brink of nothing and actually find its way back. I remember crying out of rage for the breath that still kept me alive. Today, I look at those pages from my hours of distress and feel relief that no one ever had to pick them up. No unfortunate soul had to read them after finding whatever was left of my flesh that starvation had not consumed. Today is a new day. The seconds tick by in the night, and although I cannot sleep, I do not want to die. As I think back to my warm breath on the cold floor, I push myself to find the words to say exactly what language cannot express. Of all the words the English mouth can speak, the most meaningful is that I pray that you join me. Please fight. Get off that bathroom floor and find your life. Do what needs to be done and change what needs to be changed. But whatever you do and whatever the cost, fight for you. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Maybe not two, unless you have 2 accounts. Give me a comment. Let me know, do you like this kind of video? Do you want me to tell more stories? Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Thanks for watching.